Today, I'm honored to be joined by Dr. Millie Audas, a lifelong educator and leader in international studies who has dedicated her career to helping students navigate cross-cultural perspectives. She served for many years at the University of Oklahoma as Director of International Student Services and Director of International Programs Abroad, guiding countless students as they adjusted to life in the U.S. and explored the world beyond. Now, through her environment and involvement with Latinas Win, she continues that mission of bridging cultures and building understanding. One of the most impactful tools she has shared over the year is Robert Kohls' framework of the 13 American values, a way of looking at the cultural traits that shape everyday life. Today, we'll explore those values, reflect on what they mean for immigrants, families, communities here in Oklahoma and beyond.
It's a time in which we really, people like me, have to return to helping international students. Regardless of what the provost and the president, we have to, because what is happening is emptying the institutions, the universities, from the people that are really going to transform the life of the natives. And the natives, the American students, the Oklahoman students going abroad to the different countries in the world are going to also miss the chance to believe that in our world we all have to be together. We're all in the human family.
Is there a quote that inspires you?
Well, the quote that I think inspires me more than anything is the one that mentions hope. That hope is an important element in one's life, perhaps the most important. And I don't want to appear like I have this hope all my life, but I have been very much like my dad has been, that he always felt that if something was not working today, you stop, you think a little bit about it, and then approach it again. And in France, there is also a saying, reculer trois pas, go 3 steps behind, and then jump over it. You have more strength to jump over it. And once you jump over it, you realize that the problem was not really that bad. You made it. And so if you can put those in simple words, even funny humor, to children, they love it. Hope is one of the most important elements that you can build in yourself. Not just thinking of hope, feeling it, knowing that whatever you do is going to be for the better. It's going to work out whatever you were not unable to perhaps do up to that moment. It'll start, you'll be ready to start fighting. All of the American values come from the element of acceptance to immigrants, so that everybody that has been born here probably has a set of generations that have come from Europe mainly, but also all of the Black people that have immigrated to Brazil, to Portugal, to the United States. In spite of all these differences that people go through, we are all alike. We all want to be good. We all want to have children that are happy. We all want to do the best we can for somebody that is in need. And that reflects very much in all the members of our group. It's not easy to be completely a stranger in a new country, in a new place, in a new university. It takes a lot of strength to believe in you and that you can do it. And all of you have been incredibly, regardless of the age. Regardless of the age. You don't have to have all the experiences that I had to be the way you are. Keep it up.
Another point in the values is that change is natural and change is positive.
Oh, yes.
What do you have to say about that?
In South America and in most other countries, it doesn't matter how long you have been away from your country after you graduated. you have the same address. I have the same address where I have some relatives living in La Paz, the capital of Bolivia, that I had when I was a little girl. And this amazes the alumni people all over the country and in France also. They say, you mean that you have contributions of money from grandmothers of so yes, from grandmothers, from grandfathers, for wives, ex-wives. This is this wish to help and to participate in a meaningful way.
And how can newcomers, say someone who's new to Oklahoma or the United States, how can they bring strength of their own traditions into a culture like the US culture that's always changing?
You know, it's always changing, and unfortunately, sometimes it changes in an incredible way as it is happening now. Right now, it's happening that politics and all kinds of things are changing, and it's a time to change for the better.
And how can we find the strength for the change?
Working together with others, helping somebody that really needs you, not with money, not with clothes, maybe with words, maybe just making that person feel good, maybe affirming that person.
Yes, affirming the person just helps them kind of get involved with the culture and feel welcomed as well.
Yes, right.
What strategies could you advise people who are coming here to balance American expectations with their own cultural rhythms?
Yeah. Time is very important because it's perceived and acted on differently in different countries. It's totally different. In the United States, time is valued as money. Time is important. And I always tell in orientation to the students from all over the world, if there is one value that you want to learn from today on, is be sure that you give time all that is worth. If you make an appointment with me, please be there 5 minutes before the time, because that is what is expected. That's what a doctor will expect. That's what anybody professionally will expect. Also in classes, you know, students sometimes arrive late, but they have to learn to deal with some of the norms that make it a little easier to have more commonality, more easiness of sharing the same type of attitude.
Is one of their most cherished values, which is equality and fairness. So how do you see that in our culture?
Well, I think that people like my father's age lived it. He was given a scholarship to study in Michigan as an undergraduate first. And I mean, you just feel it here. If you have in you the feeling that you want to become part of society, part of a new group, a part in a way by respecting the differences. That is so hard for some people to respect the differences. It's very difficult. We still have them in the United States.